I'm at Bennett if you need it.
Okay, stand by. Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Yes, Houston, we've had a problem. We've had a main bus undervolt.
Roger, man. Okay, stand by. If there's anything, we're looking at it.
And we had a pretty large bang associated with the caution and warning there. And as I recall, main B was the one.
Hello fellow traders, this is another episode of the series. Subscribe, like, leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm. I got this question so many times, if I had blown up any account. Well, the answer is of course yes. I choose one of the accounts that I found back in 2016. The account was on Talinex, amazing broker in my opinion, even though we all lost money as their bank accounts are already frozen. Unfortunately, we don't know if they will finally keep going with their businesses. I don't have any other details. If you do about Talinex, I would really like to know. However, even though this broker is not active anymore, I mean, you cannot open any accounts. In my opinion, one of the best that I have ever seen. Anyway, we have already discussed on how to choose a broker. This is another broker example that you need to avoid. It's not regulated anymore. We won't discuss any about this topic. However, this account, why I choose this one? The reason is very simple. I violated every single rule that we have in the market and everything that's related with the risk, reward, money management, taking revenge trades, trading your emotions and so on. Even though I had my strategy already, almost ready back then, I can guarantee that most of my actions, let's say my trading techniques were absolutely wrong, since I was trying to capitalize on my talent, let's say, to predict the markets correctly. Now, what happened at this point? The account didn't last too long. This is the reason that we have analyzed that so many times. It took about 61 trades. However, 75% of my trades were winners, and this is very important. That's why I told you that it doesn't matter your percentage ratio in succeeding a trade and how often you're able to predict a trade. Imagine that our account, my main account also, it's standing at around 40%. However, if you keep risking 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, or 1-6, however, you will be able to see amazing results. And this is the reason that we are trading. Of course, I have mentioned that many times. Trading is risky, and really risky as hell. So you don't have to follow my trades for sure. However, people already following me on Patreon. You have to know, you have to be ready, you have to be prepared, master the elements of risk. Let's say it's very hard, it's very challenging and very competitive, because we have already discussed these elements. It's a zero-sum game. However, you need to find a way to be profitable, and this is a very hard part. So for this account, 75% of my predictions, let's say of my speculations, were correct. However, I wasn't able to make any profits from this account, not even that, but I blew up the account entirely. I have shown you what is the most important key, is the drawdown. So imagine trading an account that you almost hit 85% of your account on the drawdown. That means that you risk almost your entire account in a trade. That means that you don't want to admit that you were wrong and put some limitations that, okay, you will lose 1%, 2%, 3%, even 5% is a big number if you are choosing to trade in bigger accounts. Okay, I cannot disagree with that. Based on the account we are trading for the past years, I'm stepping the gas a bit higher. That's why we have higher, let's say, returns. However, when you are trading much bigger accounts, you are not able to do these kinds of mistakes. You cannot lose your entire account. Your 85% of your account is in just a trade. And not just a trade, but I mean you were doing that consecutively. This is the reason that the account blew up, of course. Now even the higher balanced was above 3,000, above 300 USD. However, overall, the account was completely destroyed. Look what we have discussed. My average wins, let's say, were let's say 12 pips. However, my average losses were 38. So we are talking about I was risking 3 to take 1. So there is no way this account could survive for long. We are not talking about only the pips that this account was not profitable. It's how did I risk per pip, because it was not the same. My average win was around 300 USD. However, my average loss was 20. So let's say I was risking 1 to 7. And not the risk reward. We are talking about exactly the opposite. I was risking 7 just to get 1. So there is no way, not even in a million, this kind of account and this kind of strategy to work. And again, I will repeat that. I could predict the market correctly most of the times, and not only just most of the times. We are talking about a 75% success ratio, which is huge. Trust me on that. That's why we are saying that trading can be history. Here's my entire history of trades. So if you check, let's say my best trade was at 13.44. However, my worst trade was at minus 86. Why is that? I was keep insisting on increasing my position. Market was going against me, so I was so arrogant, if we could use that word, that I didn't change my opinion. I didn't decrease my position or even close the trade with a losing trade. I would just have lose a trade and that's it. Move to the next one. No bad feelings or nothing of that. And this is why it's so important to understand the idea when you are trading and why it can be so risky and hard. Because even though if you are predicting the market correctly, it doesn't mean that you will be profitable, for sure. You have to find specific windows, let's say, that you are able to have a start, a finish, and a stop. It's good also to put some multiple targets. We have already discussed that on how to use your techniques and how to become a better trader. And this is the reason that I created this series. There is no holy grail in trading. There are some golden rules that you need to follow. You need to apply. Do not trust anyone when it comes in trading. Your trading plan, you don't know for how long it will be profitable. However, try to take your profits, leave your profits running. It's another subject that we will also discuss in this series. However, this is the most appropriate account, let's say, that I could find. Of course, I do not have any more access to show you that on MT4 due to the fact that Talinex is closed. Well, not closed, but however, you cannot access any of your accounts. I don't know if you are, if you have traded with him in the past. If you could leave a comment, or if you know anything, it would be helpful. Not for me. I have already admit my defeat. So if someone has any important information or any updated information to leave in the comments about this trader, it would be helpful. However, I have no information about this trade, this broker also. So Thank you very much. That was a short video. Thank you very much also for your questions. Unfortunately, I cannot answer in all of them, especially in my textbook. So this is the reason that I'm redirecting everyone to this channel. However, most of your questions will be based on these videos that I'm trying to make. Also, this week we will have another episode of the Bitcoin series. Still, the market remains the same, so we didn't have much of a change. However, again, thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for your questions. Trade safe, and I hope I'll see you in the future. And please try to not blow up a Euro account.